because there was a space movie that came out a little while ago. Star Trek Into Darkness. Let's do some space shit! First monstrosity on the slab is the flyy, roundy, shooty bollocks known as... Space Thinger. Fucking hell, we're in for a good one. So, what's this about? That's it. There's a bit of this, then a little bit of that, and that's it.
New mission available.
You just sluggishly meander about the place in a pre-bought Unity skybox, shooting up bandits and asteroids in a similar manner to that of Black Friday in a Texas Walmart. No objectives, no story, no reason to be there, and no reason for me to give a fuck. And all for the low, low price of $4.99. You fucking what? For the price of 6 Mars bars, 2 CSGO boxes, or an entire hobo, you're trying to fleece this fucking year 10 student project? You've got some fucking balls, mate! Sure, it's not the most egregious action taken on this marketplace, but if you're going to sell a game nowadays, try and have more depth than games that came out 23 years ago. I give Space Thinger a I would rather buy a hobo out of 10. Next up is Star Fence. Finally, the sequel we've all been waiting for. So, what we have here is, oh for fuck's sake, a tower defense game. An actual rectaming tower defense game. Okay, not even N64 games, just more depth than a Flash game. Hell, why would you waste your money here when you just play a free browser game and use what you've got left over for, I don't know, charity or some shit? I mean, just look at this one. Just look at it. Oh, you don't think it's very deep? Well, you just need a little imagination. And some crafty editing. The proud nation of the Descarians, with the guidance of the Eternal Arbiter, have managed to maintain their borders for over a century. And in doing so, have tamed and rebelled the notorious legion of bandits from the hellish plains of the Scribal Deserts. A greedy, venomous band of heretics who will stop at nothing until they destroy our glorious way of life. And it is only our brave warriors on the field that protect us. Or at least, that's just what we're told. You see, this is actually a scheme devised by the Order of the Quarter to maintain their secret world government, enforced by the Internal Thought Police, known as the Marker Men. Of course, their power can only be fueled by ignorance and the misguided slaughter of the innocent scribal immigrants, just seeking a better way of life. But not even little Timmy, who was forcibly split from his parents, could escape this injustice. Huh? Oh yeah, Star Fence is dull, uninspired, and just flat out boring. I give it would rather go through Orwell's Nightmare out of 10. Next up is a game whose title demands to be read out in a stereotypical anime fashion. Spaceman Sparkle! And before you ask, no, there is no Spaceman Sparkle 1. I don't know why, apparently it was shit, so we're talking the sequel, and lo and behold, it was actually middlingly competent! Hooray! So, the story is, you're a stick man running around in floating space bridges shooting lasers all over the place, and apparently you're a dethroned king trying to... Okay, this is fucking weird. I'm not asking to have me handheld, but maybe if we had just a modicum of extra context, that would be lovely. But hey, you know me. I can deal regardless. You see, you live in the pixel dimension, on a planet that's been devastated by the calamity from Bastion. And neon signs have grown tired of the oppression being switched on and off at a human's whim, and have risen to supersede the race of this squishy, non-tubular scum. The gameplay is fairly good. It mostly revolves around big, multi-stage boss fights that can take many attempts and much pattern recognition in order to get through, which, you know, for someone who's finished Dark Souls like 4 times, I want all of that right now in my face. But here's the problem, and remember, this is coming from Mr. Beat Dark Souls 4 times guy. This game is too hard. I can't do it. Yeah, the early bosses take some persistence, but it's certainly doable. But it doesn't take too long before you hit a brick wall made of diamonds and unpaid student loans, and eventually you just have to scream, I can't do it! It's fucking impossible! But as a fan of repetitive wall-related head trauma with tight combat and a boppin' soundtrack, And at this price, I would be more than happy to recommend this to any like-minded person. So I'll give this game a... This would be perfect for masochistic Let's Players. Hinty hinty. Out of 10. Also, Spaceman Sparkles 3D is on Greenlight, and you should go over there and, vote for it. Because, when previously 2D series go 3D, it's always fantastic. But no, seriously, check it out. It looks pretty good. Do it. Please, I want this. But, for my next trick, I now present you... Ubermosh. But first, I have a quick question. Have you jizzed at any point today? No? Well, allow me to fix that.
The colony provides us everything, except for violence that we still find on the deserts of Altakar. If you get hurt, you will be teleported back and wake up in one piece. For now, welcome to Ubermosh.
So yeah, you heard, Morgan Freeman? You zap down, slash things, shoot things, get killed-ish, then start the whole process all over again, all whilst bobbing your head to the original soundtrack, which is cock-splittingly awesome! Combination electric rock and roll. I didn't think it would work, but fuck, now I just want more of it.
Check it out. Let's go.
Living is highly overrated. But sacrilegious molestation and best comment evers aside, this game would be worth getting for the soundtrack alone. However, the gameplay I am giving the kindly seal of sploffing excellent because it is the tits. Especially the whole use laser katana to knock back other lasers thing, because I'm a simple man with simple needs. And the Star Wars anime is yet to come out, so this is enough to satiate my desires. However, I'm a fair and honest critic. As such, I must insert my steak tenderizer of naughtiness when need be. Which roughly translates to, I have some issues. So you see this map? This is the only map. This is the only game type. These are the only enemies. What you see in here is all the game you gettin', boy. Or girl. But anyway, I love the gameplay. It's fun, exciting, and probably involving. Take your eyes off for a second, and that's you flabbergasted. Fuck, what? Which, again, Dark Souls boy over here, I am all about that shit, but I need variety in order to keep me coming back. I often just play short 5-minute bursts of it, and move on with something with a bit more varied content. But would I recommend this? Yes, I fucking would! There's not much to it, but what there is bloody amazing, and if the developer is watching this, please make more of it, an expansion, a sequel, anything, just so I can get more of that sexy gameplay and soundtrack. So I give Ubermosh heroin out of 10. There's not much to it, but what there is fucking euphoric and I want more. More! Give me more! Give me more! Give me more!